It arrived. I finally got my hands on one. It's the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle from Satisfye. So if you're interested to know if this is a decent grip for the Nintendo Switch, then stick around because we're going to be going through everything that this has. Stick a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, hit that bell icon, all the good stuff, and let's jump into the video. Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. I hope you're staying safe and I hope you're looking after each other. Okay, as I said in the introduction, we're going to be looking at this. Okay, this is the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle from Satisfye. Now first up, I got this from America. It arrived in less than 48 hours. So all the way from Miami, all the way to deepest, darkest England. So impressed with that service. Really, really pleased. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break this video up into two parts. So the first part, I'm just going to unbox it. We're going to take all the bits out because I haven't unboxed it yet. Going to have a look at it, see all the bits and bobs in it. Then I'm going to go away, play with it for a few days, and I'll give you all the details on price, availability and stuff after we've had a look at it all. So I know a lot of you have been asking about this because of the Skull & Co one grip that we've done. I'm going to compare this probably next week to the Skull & Co. So let's get this unboxed, shall we? So first up, let's get this open. Okay. Satisfye, never second best. Love it. Okay, that's a bit of a beast. First put this to one side. So the box has got your basic, what you get included on the front there. Bit of branding on either side, and then some nice all about what's inside it on the back. Really good. So this is quite a hefty old thing. Where's the, get this noisy plastic off, and then first impressions. Wow, this just feels quality, as you'd expect, and a lot of people have said before. It is. Just feels lovely, really good. And then zip it up here with some lovely branded Satisfye logo grips, unzip, sorry, love that. And then when we open it up, there we go. So what do we get inside the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle? Okay, we've got the little flap here for the gains, and underneath we have the grip. Gonna go straight for the grip. There we go. Satisfye branding on it, and then some more Satisfye branding on the back. Quite light, that's not too bad. We'll weigh that later on in the video when we go through it a little bit in more detail. Just wanted to go unbox it. So there's that. And then, oh, that's pouch, nothing in that pouch there. And then in here, what do we have? USB-C cable. Love it. Put that there. And then what else do we have? A couple other things here. So that's going to be your Joy-Con holder there. A couple of thumbsticks. On there. Love it. Put them there, and then in here is the strap. Okay, so this will be for the case, and yeah, it clips onto those bits there. So you've got a carry handle. Okay, so there we go. That's what you get inside the box. Strap, your Joy-Con, thumbsticks, the grip itself, and a cable. which looks to be about, I'd say, half a metre, 50 centimetres. Okay, so that's what you get in the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my switch. I'm going to go and have a play about with it for a couple of days, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk you through my findings of the grip. Hello, welcome back. Okay, I've been playing this now for a few days, and what we're going to do now is go through all the little bits inside and the case in a little bit more detail, and I'll just along the way give you my thoughts on it. Okay, so let's talk about this bit first, and the outside. So initial impressions are, it's absolute quality. I mean, it oozes quality all over. It's a big old beast. There's a decent level of protection in this when you give it a knock, because I've been playing about this. I've dropped it a couple of times and it doesn't look like it's got a mark on it. And the strap on the top is superb, really tough. Nice bit of branding. I love a bit of branding on some zips. Let's get their logo on there. Love it. Nice black and red detail. And on the back here is when your shoulder strap. So you can use your shoulder strap, which I did a few times. It was nice and comfy. But if you didn't want to use it, you can just pop it off. So let's pop this off, and then just use it as a kind of just like a messenger bag, where you can just carry it around like that if you want to. So it's good to have the option for this. But again, this is just lovely quality. The metal on it is just brilliant. Superb quality. I'm going to be saying quality quite a lot through this video, I think, because it just is. And then a nice embossed logo on the front there. And if we unzip it, I'm just going to go through everything from kind of, we'll work top to bottom. So on the top, we have a flap there with the logo. So get this flap open and you've got yourself a big old pocket here. And this is huge. So it's about 29 centimetres by about 12 centimetres. The thing is as well, it's quite deep as well. So this is completely unscientific, but it's around 3 centimetres deep. So you've got room there for loads of stuff, not just the rail and the cable. You can stick your headphones in there, sorry, your earbuds in there. You wouldn't be able to, have to be quite slim headphones, but your earbuds in there and all sorts in there. A couple of game cartridges, like game cases in there, loads in there. So if you were kind of like wanting to take this out and about, you could just like leave all your stuff out of your bag and put it in here instead and use this as your main bag, like pens and stuff like that. And if you can see inside, it's got this whole case is covered in the stuff. It's lovely. There's like this beautiful felt. You see that? It's not coming across great, but I will be able to show you it in better places. So it's covered in that. So it's got, whatever's going to be put in there, it's going to be protected beautifully. And then another zip with the Satisfye logo on. Why not? And then carrying on down, we have this again, this felt material here in between where you put your games. So where your games would be nicely protected with that. 10 games there. There's another 9 under there, so 19 in total. And other side, here it is. Look, this is where you can see it a lot better. Okay, so got this kind of felt material. Beautiful it is, absolutely beautiful. And then you've got another pocket here. It's not as deep as this one, but you could fit some stuff in it. I should think a cable or two, some bits and bobs in there. Nice. And then coming down here, this is where your grip is. So your grip would actually sit under this. So we have this flap here. So there's another 9. So 9 and 10 is 19 games. Again, it's got this kind of felty material here, really soft to protect your games. And then only 9 because the 10th one here has been taken up by the Velcro. And then fold it open, and the switch screen is completely covered by this stuff again. So I'm pretty sure my switch is actually getting cleaner in the case than it was outside. It cleaned it. It was beautiful, beautiful. And then taking it out, underneath here we've got a space for a battery. So I've already got my battery in there, and if I slide it all the way over there, you've got some space there to put some extra bits, and some space down here to put some extra bits, because this is again covered in this material here. This is all kind of sculpted to fit the grip perfectly. You've got some space there and some space there to put some bits and some bobs. Excellent. Okay, so in there we have this, which is called a Joy-Con rail, which I wouldn't use when I'm using the Joy-Cons. So if I was using my Switch, I wouldn't use this thing. I don't think it's designed for that. I think it's designed just to keep your Joy-Cons nice and together, so you can put them in the case if you want to, if you've got a spare set of Joy-Cons you take around with you. So that's nice. It's nice. And then the cable here, which is really good because it's L-shaped, so it doesn't stick out too far. I just wish it had been a bit longer. It's really good quality, feels really nice, and it's got a nice logo printed on the side of it, like black and red. I just wish it had been longer. It's only 50 centimeters. For me, that's not long enough. Wherever you're charging it, you'd have to be quite close to it. I think I'd be using something else. It would have been nice if it had been like a meter or so, even a bit longer. 50 centimeters for me isn't long enough. Okay, so let's move on to the main event. This is the grip. So you can buy this grip on its own. So this costs $29 on its own, or with the Elite bundle, this will set you back $55. Now that's only in the US. In the UK, if you want to get imported, you have to go, well, I certainly had to go through the global store for Amazon. If I went on the website, just the shipping fees were too much. So with Amazon Global, I had to pay £70 to get this imported. So $55 in the US, £70 in the UK. That's quite a big jump. But having said that, superb quality. And you can get this, you can't get this on its own in the UK at the moment. Okay, but you might be able to in the future, just not at the moment. Only in the US, this is $29. And I will be comparing it to this one. So this is the Evo Grip, which looks very similar. I've done a video and I'll link to it up there. And this costs $21. So it's not actually that much cheaper than this. So this is $29, this is $21. So only $8 difference. And I'll do a little bit of a comparison in a bit to this one. Okay, so here's your grip. It's nice and light. So it's 143 grams. You don't want it heavy. If you're going to be holding it handheld, you can't have any extra weight. The Switch isn't particularly heavy anyway. It's just, I've played with grips that are just too heavy. Certainly when I had the battery pack grip on there, it just made it so heavy to hold. You don't want that. You don't want any extra weight if you can. And being light, superb. And it's got these silicone bits here. So it's got some silicone there and it's got some silicone in there. And this said, they say it gives it like a float design. So your Switch doesn't actually touch. They say it doesn't actually touch any plastic. It does. It touches these two. But, you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't touch anything where it's going to slide around. So what you do is you put it on and then you push it in till it rests on them too. And so it's got silicone in the back there and silicone in there. And I don't know if you can see that, but there is like a gap at the back there. So it's kind of floating. And if we look on the back, it's got like a rubbery, so this is kind of hard, scratchy plastic. This is more rubbery. So if I get a close-up of that, okay, can you see that? It's a little bit grippy and a little bit rubbery, which is really good. That's a lovely little extra for that. A small little detail that's really nice. And it doesn't go as far up with the grips, so there's no chance of it banging or pushing up or scratching any of that. Great. And then on the front, there's also a bit of a difference where this bit here, if you have a look, this bit's smaller than this bit's larger here. And that's because of the thumbstick placement. When your thumb's there, your hand naturally rotates a bit further out than this one, because the thumbstick's up there, it's gonna be like this, okay? So that's why this is a bit further out, because your palm's gonna go out. And comfort-wise, it's brilliant. It's so comfy to grip and to hold with my fairly adult hands. And I've been using this for a long, long time, and I didn't have any problems whatsoever holding it. It was superb. The Evo Grip has the same sort of thing. Doesn't come out as much, but it has the same sort of thing, large there and smaller there. This is a little bit different because it has like a grip thing, so it holds up there and it clamps the Switch in place to hold it on. Having said that, this ain't gonna come out. There's no way this is coming out without it absolutely being hurled, which you're never gonna do. So for me, with comfort-wise, if I'm going to compare it to the two, I think this is more comfortable because of the ergonomic design. This is more the Evo at the top there is more round and fatter than this one's a lot easier to fit in the hand. But this is cheaper, so it's up to you. And to be fair, the price between the two is quite minimal, isn't it? It's the price you're paying for is for this, and it's absolutely stunning. It's very similar to the Skull & Co one, and I'm going to be doing a video comparing this one to the Skull & Co. I'll be doing that next week, so when you subscribe, if you hit the bell, you'll be notified of when that goes live, so you can see and make a decision of which one's for you. So like I keep saying, it's on the pricey side, but I don't care with the quality. If you're like me, that I don't mind paying a little bit extra for the quality, then this is the one for you. Okay, so have you got one of these? Do let me know in the comments below. I want to know if you've got one or if you're thinking about picking one up, because this is the new version. This is the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle, which is the newer version to the other grip that they used to have. This has only been out a very short time, and I'm really enjoying it. So do let me know if you've got one of the old ones, or if you've got the new one, or if you're thinking about picking one up. I'm really interested to hear. And if you've got any questions, do let me know. If you've got any questions, you want me to put anything in there to see if it fits, do let me know. I'll happily go through and test that for you. That's not a problem at all. I'll link down below where you can get it in both my storefronts. It will be on the Amazon.com storefront, US storefront below. I'll leave it in there. That's the only place you can get it at the moment. You can get it from their official website. It's just, for me, the postage was far too much, whereas a lot better on Amazon. Okay, so there we have it. That's the ZenGrip Pro Elite bundle from Satisfye. Really, really, really good quality grip. Really impressed. Anything you want to know, let me know. Please do hit the thumbs up. It would mean a lot to me. And do subscribe and hit that bell icon, and you can be notified of all the other videos when they go live. Okay, right then, take care, look after each other, and until the next video. Bye bye.